Is Palantir the next trillion-dollar tech titan in the making? Brant Bracelin of Piper Sandler makes a bold call on Palantir, arguing the company is just getting started in its growth story. But what if the enterprise software pendulum swings back to prepackaged solutions? Can Palantir keep up the momentum?
Confidence that it can grow into this valuation a la NVIDIA.
Yeah, I mean, I think what we've learned, let's say over the last couple months that we've been doing more due diligence on the company is this is more than a meme. This is a real business. When you go to a SAP Sapphire event, see meetings around SAP and Databricks and the role that Palantir has there, and standing room only sessions. When you go to Databricks AI Summit and you see standing room only sessions of large enterprises, that's not even their main market, right? Their target market is government. And so a lot of our due diligence and bullishness is really looking at a longer term picture. How big can this company be? What's the art of the possible? And if you think of the art of the possible here, $2 trillion TAMs that they're going after, government, there's a massive secular shift from big machines, proprietary software, to small machines, drones, AI. We are in the early innings. We have this $2 billion government business.
Okay.
We think they could 5x to $10 billion on the enterprise side. That's $1 billion business. We think that could 5x as well. So very early days.
What are the signals
what we're
then?
underwriting is a longer term opportunity.
What are the signals then in product and strategy within Palantir that they are both consolidating the lead that they've got thus far in this enterprise AI lane where they are, and expanding? Does it have to do with developer tools? Does it have to do with platforms, unique environments that they're going to build? That's part of the enterprise software playbook, but I don't know if they're going to follow that traditional playbook.
There's nothing traditional about this business model, management team, or approach. So unconventional is the right label here. And I think 5 years ago when we looked at this business, we put it in that data tooling kind of space. As we've done a lot more due diligence, talked to customers, talked to partners, those former competitors are now partners, both on the defense side, where they compete against prime contractors. They're now partnering with the primes. With data companies like Databricks, they're not partnering with Databricks, right? So I do feel like the signals are competitors turning into partners, number one. Number two, if you look at just web traffic trends, if you look at like the acceleration you're seeing in web traffic trends going to the website here, the pace is very similar to Palantir, as you're seeing the web traffic trends at ChatGPT, the web traffic trends you're seeing at Anthropic. And so it looks like those signals there are matching up with what we think will be an AI secular winner, along with some of those others.
We were just showing on the screen the government revenue growth, and Palantir does have a great exposure to government revenue because it's won a lot of that business. But aside from that, from a strategic point of view, what's the biggest risk to Palantir, either a technology-based competitor or a shift in trend that would potentially upend your move here?
Listen, government's a little harder. I'm not a government specialist, right? So that's a little bit of a black box for me, but you can see the awards stacking up that gives us confidence that business can get a lot larger. You have this secular shift from big machines to small machines and AI software. On the enterprise side, what could go wrong? What's driving that business? 30 years, we've seen the pendulum swing away from custom software towards prepackaged SaaS. What needs to happen is you need to see a shift away from prepackaged software to custom. And if that happens, I think that's what's fueling the growth for Palantir. If that pendulum doesn't swing back to custom builds, where a city builds their own custom app on top of Palantir, where a Wendy's builds their own custom app on top of Palantir, if they go back to just buying prepackaged software, that growth profile will be wrong. That's where the risk lies. So that's the secular trend you're betting on here with this one, is more enterprises with their own proprietary data, with this ontology logic layer delivered through Palantir. They can build their own custom apps.